So I wanted to make this quick little video of some tips for people that have the specific goal of becoming a Twitch affiliate. I became Twitch affiliate in about, let's see, 4, 5, 6, about 7 weeks. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to give out a couple tips that, I learned from my own experience. And to start that off is when I first became a streamer, um, I was always just streaming any video game that I played. Period. Any game. So I racked up like 60 hours on the needing like 10 or 15 hours goal. Which, in my mind, I figured, as long as I'm streaming, I'm online as much as possible, which is giving people the opportunity to jump in. Don't do that. At least not if your goal is to become affiliate. Um, when you do that, what you're doing is you're streaming so much time. I was streaming to 0 viewers for hours of that time, um, and that affects everything negatively. Because for let's say for 20 hours of that time, I had 5 viewers in. Let's say for 20 hours that time, I had 0 viewers in, and then the rest was just up and down, up and down. Let's say it never broke a 3 after that. You will not hit your goal. But if you just streamed for roughly the same amount of time, um, there's a very good chance you will hit your goal. Because what you're doing is when you stream to 0, that all gets taken into accountability when it comes to the average. That's why, it will be like something like 1.7 people. Like, that's just how they come up with that. But that affects everything negatively. Again, that's if this is what your goal is. If not, then you can do whatever you want. Another thing is interaction with the chat. When I first started, I'd be playing games. I'd be just so into the game that people would be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? I love this game," and I wouldn't see it for 5 to 10 minutes because I was just focused here. I got 3 screens, and my chat is always on my third screen, which means for me at least, in order for me to even notice someone chatted, I have to go like this, and so I would miss it, and then they'd be gone by the time I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" It's it was something it took me a little bit to get used to. What I did, because like I said, I got 3 screens, is I have a tablet that I would just pull up the Twitch chat box only, not the whole stream, just the Twitch chat box, and I would put it straight under my gaming screen, which then made it so that I didn't have to look anywhere to notice. It was just in my line of sight. So when somebody messaged something, commented something, I'd just see it. Another thing about that is if you can't notice your chat because you're in a game that it's just taking up all your attention, try playing something else, at least for this period, or multiple other games. I'm very diverse in my gaming, and people love that. So just so you can notice the chat, start interacting with them, because if you don't interact with anybody that's trying to talk to you, you're not going to build up any kind of community, any kind of support, any kind of viewership. And that is huge in the whole realm of streaming, obviously. It's one of the biggest things that people have issues with. So that will lead us right into the next part of choose your game in the best method. One of the biggest games right now, and one of the biggest games being streamed for the past 5, 6 years now, has been Call of Duty. If that's what you're doing, you don't expect a whole lot, at least not right at first, because like I said, it's the #1 stream game. you're trying to break in as a brand new streamer into a field where everybody already has their people that they watch. You know, maybe some people will come across you, which is great, but you type in Call of Duty onto Twitch, you're probably not even gonna be in the first 5 pages. At least not at this point in your streaming career. Pick other games. There's what I like to refer to as niche gaming. I like the horror games. That most of those are all niche. Um, Dead by Daylight. I play that. Phasmophobia. Play that. And so people that like to watch these games are actually like a very tight knit community that that's like the only thing they watch. They don't watch all these others, but there's a lot of them out there. You know, um, people love seeing people get scared, and I'm just using horror games, the horror genre, as an one example. There's many other types. People like to watch real time strategy and all these other games too. Um, but stop trying to break into these huge communities that it's so hard to get into those, you know. Um, the biggest thing is stop trying to make it harder for yourself. That's why I'm trying to give these tips out. It's stuff that I see a lot of people doing. Other people like part of Verified Gaming, um, the official gaming organization I'm part of. Uh, I see all these people doing this, and then they are like, I don't know why nobody's coming in. I've been playing for 12 hours now. Well, that's why. Um, Another thing, going back to viewer interaction, there's all kinds of like extensions and tools that you can use with your stream for specific games. Twitch has some extensions, but if you Google it, just Google like I don't know, Phasmophobia stream extensions. You'll find all these different things that the viewers can interact with, and it's so overlooked by so many streamers. So what you're doing is you're offering them something extra, not just the ability to come in, talk, have a good time, but you're offering them interaction on their phones, their computers, whatever they're watching you on, you know. Um, so take advantage of that because the tools are there. And so I'm those are just a few quick tips that I find in my journey that helped. Nobody taught me any of this stuff, so I wanted to make this video um, giving you guys this information. And if you guys like this, make sure to like the video, drop a comment. If you want to see more, I mean, the best way is to subscribe. I don't want to sit here and say what everybody else in the fucking world says, you know. But I am making this for you. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments, and I will try and answer each and every one to the best of my ability. And I'm not gonna try and lead you wrong just to make another video. If I can't answer it, honestly, I'll just tell you, hey, I'm not sure really. But yeah, hopefully this helps you, and we'll help build each other up.